Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Gaskins here. Hopefully, I got the live set up right this time. Last time I had it open and everybody was writing me, but hopefully, I got it for the Blessed Tribe. Let me make sure. Want to pop in this Saturday night. Me and my wife been watching Netflix, been everywhere. You know, it's been tough for her being in the house because she normally have this really busy schedule. So she been making up grocery runs for us. We come out the grocery store and now she can hear me while I'm talking now. So y'all got to, in case a shoe fly at my head or something. We come out the grocery store and she's like, oh, I forgot a plate. And we get all the way home and then she's like, oh, I forgot a cup. So we've been back and forth to doing a tour of, the stores for everything. Get really settled down. So I wanted to pop in, do a Q&A. I'm not sure where I'll be, what I'll be doing tomorrow, although I'll be in the house. So let's get on into it now. Why would he tell his son he's going to marry me when he gets back on making things right between us? And he's going to have a sister, but lack efforts to make the relationship. He refused to change. Sometimes questions like that you can't really answer just because sometimes just that particular man. That's not something across the board for men. So sometimes you're just dealing with a man who's just kind of a degenerate in the nice word, just meaning he just in his own lane. He just does stuff. He didn't have any type of union in his life. He didn't have an example. He doesn't really have an idea of what it does to people's hearts when you lie and mislead. He just was raised cold, and so he just doesn't understand what he's doing, what he's saying. He said he wants to marry me, yet he is loving. Y'all put a hashtag Q in front of your question so I can identify what's the question. And y'all ask me a real question now. Don't ask me a rhetorical question. Put a real question in there so I could give you a real answer. And don't just type a question just to be typing. You know how sometimes y'all just be typing just to be typing. Type of question that you really need answered, not a question you already know the answer to and you just want to be in the chat now. Because I don't want to waste everybody's time, my time. So ask me a real question that you've been wondering about. Hello, my ex from 4 years won't respond to anything, like nothing. He's ignoring me, period. What do I do? How do I get him to talk to me? Why do you want him to talk to you? What you really have to ask yourself is how do I start to love myself? How do I forgive myself for the mistakes I've made in my life? How do I forgive him and move on with my life? How do I love myself and set new standards for myself? How do I identify my worth? Those are the questions you have to be asking. You should never be looking backwards. Never hit the rewind button on life. Never pause your life and then start going backwards and especially reaching back to a man. The man should be chasing you, coming to you. You never go back to a man. It's always the man needs to be coming back to you because men are hunters, men aren't go-getters. So it's a huge issue when the man is not coming to you, when the man is not pursuing you. My ex called me a few times after me calling once with attitude saying he got to go through all this to reach me. I answered on the third call. He was upset. How do I tell him we're just friends again? You just got to tell him. And you also got to recognize the red flag. If a man calling you and that's your ex and he coming back with attitude, whereas instead of on that third call being like, hey, I'm sorry, I see you really busy. Wow. Hey, glad I caught you. Hey, glad I finally caught you. How you doing? That's what his energy should be like. He coming back, man, where you been at? I've been trying to call you. I done had to call you 3 times. You just not answering the phone. Man, I got to go through all this to get in touch with you. That's when you put your track shoes on and keep on going. You can't let somebody come back into your life and they coming with the same attitude they left with. That's when you know you about to be in for some trouble. Now you see Two Bella telling y'all, please don't post your question while he is speaking. Wait when he starts to slow down. And that's a good one. Hey, would you ever like to collab just for a broader perspective for your audience? Do you work for them? You asking, do I like to collab? But no, I don't collab. And the reason why I don't collab is because I only live with myself. So all I know is what I'm doing behind closed doors. And I don't align my brand with people that I don't know, that I don't spend time with. I never met any other relationship coach in person. Spent time with them, sat with them, talked to them. So I don't collab. I speak for me and myself, and that's why I tell my publishers all the time. Sometimes they be like, "Hey, get some blurbs on the back of your book from different people," and I this is what I hit them with. I say, you know what? 20 years ago, it'd have been real great to get a blurb or a forward from Bill Cosby, wouldn't it? If I was an actor, it would have been really great to get a forward from Harvey Weinstein, wouldn't it? So I just don't take chances on humans. It's just me and God. I'm sharing God message. I don't even do panels just because everybody's saying something different. So the audience leave confused because this person said do this person said do this person said do that. I don't even. I ain't got nobody. I don't have anything against anybody, but I feel like every messenger got their own message, got their own audience. It's no need in trying to talk over, sit on the same panel talking over each other, confusing the people who listen because everybody's saying something different. My ex and I broke up amicably. I have distanced myself, but I respond politely to text he initiates. But I respond politely to text he initiates. But he messages me daily, morning and afternoon. Why is that? Because you keep responding. And he has a soul tie. He's not ready to move on. He's not ready to go his own way. And a lot of times a man will keep reaching out is because he wants to be able to keep you there, keep you stuck. And he may also want you back, but if he wants you back, it won't just be text. He'll be calling you. He'll be trying to set up a date. He'll be showing you how he's changing, showing you the book he's reading, showing you the seminar ticket he got, talking to you about his coaching session. He'll be doing something to show you, I'm a new man, I'm a changed man. So that's what you have to realize. Hello, Tony. I just joined the Blessed Tribe tonight, but been a student for a couple of months now and appreciate how you allow God to use you and bless others. Hey, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. And y'all don't have to thank me. Y'all don't have to thank me. Just post your question on here. Y'all don't worry about that. I appreciate you. God bless you. I don't want you to y'all to get caught up on that. Thank you, Mr. Tony Gass, for addressing about the collabing. You married and living a true godly life. Them other people not living true or is married. So continue to follow God and family. Hey, God bless you, Olive. It's just something the Lord told me a long time ago. Just stay focused. Go on about your business. My ex-boyfriend came back after 1 month of breaking up. I meet up with him and I haven't been sexual with him. He tries, but I tell him I'm not ready. Do you think he'll wait? I see it's a kind of common theme of dealing with exes, and I get it because of soul ties. We kind of deal with exes, but you got to be real careful with that because if a man lets you go, it's a reason he let you go. And so when you go back, you taking a huge gamble, and you gotta, be very careful with that you don't end up giving yourself back before you know it's real. And so I cannot tell if he'll wait or not just because I don't have enough info about him. All right, Tony, I was dating this guy for 34 months. Then he ended things. Okay, you could have put that in years now. What, about 3 years? Then he ended things. That's good. That's good that he ended it, because a lot of guys, if a guy's with you 3 years and he hasn't married you, he doesn't want you. He doesn't feel you're the one. He may have a soul tie with you. He may like you. He may have some love for you, but he doesn't feel you. He doesn't feel you're his wife. And so I'm actually glad that he left, because what a lot of guys do is will keep you there and keep you stuck, but will start dealing with other women, and then you get your heart in, you locked in, you all in, and now it's 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Next thing you know, you having this child, somebody else having this child. And that's what a lot of guys do. They just build a roster, they build a team instead of just, you know, focusing on you. So you kind of got to be focused and realize that it's good that he left. So now you can start healing your soul tie, forgive him, and move on with your life. My ex and I broke up in November, and not even 2 weeks later, he was in another relationship. Could this mean this woman was already in the picture? And why is this even still bothering me? Well, y'all just broke up in November. So soul tie bother you for an easy 12 months. Right? Easy 6 months. So it's been 4 months. You could easily have you another 8 months of being bothered. So and it does not mean that he was already with her. He could have met her 2 weeks out. He could have met her the day after. So a man just jumped right into a relationship regardless, just because men don't like to be alone. So a man typically, on average, the average man gonna deal with a woman right away. C Shades, God bless you. Thank you for your blessing. Tony, may God continue to bless your heart. We love and appreciate you. The truth hurts, but wouldn't have it any other way. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you showing that appreciation. And that you took it a step further. I plan to date again once I move into a warmer climate like Florida or Georgia. Can you tell me good locations you think for young single women, no children, not smart to date now when I'm moving, right? You're right. Just wait. You getting ready to move. Don't get caught up in the long distance stuff. And I'll be honest with you. A lot of time people say, "What's good location?" It's really no real science to it, because men are everywhere and men are looking everywhere. Like literally, just okay, Selena, just purchased my life coach certification. I'm glad you signed up. God bless you. So I have a client. She met her husband at the mailbox. He was visiting his aunt. She walked out to her mailbox. They met at the mailbox. So men everywhere. Like it's really more so about you. It's really about you. Where you got your mind at, what you're thinking, what you're telling yourself, how you taking care of yourself. It's really about you. But you could go anywhere. A man gonna find you. Ashley, God bless you. Thank you for that. Will my ex leave me alone if he sees me with another man? I've blocked him. He still reaches out. Says he loves and misses me. Same lies. I'm not revenge dating. Men just hate to lose. He may leave you alone if he sees you with another man. That's one thing that will make a man kind of fall back. If a man doesn't fall back after seeing you with another man, then that's when you know he really gone here. He's gone here, because the same man knows and understands how men move and how men work. The same man knows that men are territorial. The same man knows that some really bad things can happen to him if he crosses the boundaries with a man's woman. So if he sees you with another man, that probably will be the thing that make him fall back. Nikki Rowland, God bless you. Thank you for your blessing. What do you think about a man that's in contact daily with someone he used to be friends with benefits with? She lives out of state also and has a boyfriend now. He has a soul tie with her. He has a soul tie with her. And what y'all got to realize is, what you got to understand is that the mind is the largest sexual organ. So a man conversating with a woman that he's attracted to or used to deal with, that man, it literally feels like a release when he's talking to her. Like it doesn't have to be in the physical act, in the bedroom. He literally can feel like he's having the release when he's talking to her. That's why I always talk about making love to the mind, and because it's a very real thing. Just like good conversation, just being in touch, like can give you the chills, the feels. So you don't have to. So you got to understand that. So if a man talking to a woman and she out of state, that's real. And he used to deal with her, that's real serious because that's emotional. And if he's in a relationship, then it's emotional cheating. If he's not in a relationship, then it's really a soul tie. Like he really has that. Hey, thank y'all for them blessings. I see the orange up there. Maintaining, I see you. God bless you. Is it possible to heal in the city you were hurt slash that in? I have to. You can't say that word in these videos, so y'all gotta be reading the question. I have to move back due to my recent divorce. I have a 3-year-old son and will need help with childcare while I work, go back to school, and put my life back on track. Yes, it's possible to heal. It's possible to. Now with God, anything possible. Now, if you on your own, it's a little harder. But when you got prayer and when you got your holy Bible and when you have that type of faith and that type of confidence that comes supernaturally from your creator, anything is possible. If you on your own, you can lean on man-made things, and hopefully the men and women that you lean on are inspired by their creator. So, courses, take all the courses, watch all the videos, read all the books, go to the live seminars when you're able to. When we get past this 19, then you're able to get back into a seminar and you can heal. But you have to believe that you can heal. You have to tell yourself that you're going to heal, but you can't tell yourself that it's going to be too hard. Your Torah, God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. Bless them, Lord. Bless them. Everybody who sending a blessing in there, I'm praying blessings over you. And even those of you who are not able or don't want to, God bless you too. God bless you for being here. Hi, Tony. I would love your perspective. I am in a relationship with a guy that is 5 years younger than I for about 8 months now. Okay, we got an old English teacher in here now. This question here written good. I like this. He is an amazing boyfriend, but not quite an amazing man yet, if you understand what I'm saying. Yes, I do, your Torah. Okay, you graduated journalism and broadcasting. I really like the way you wrote that question. Now let me see. Um, he's 5 years younger, so you at the max. The max you could date younger is 5 years. And what you got to realize now, I always tell people, take it all the way back. Take it all the way back to grade school. When you look at like, you know, fifth, like kindergarten, when you look at them 5-year-olds and you hear how the little girl talking, you hear how the little boy talk, they on two totally different levels. Like you go up to a little boy, he like, hi, rawr, rawr, he's my dinosaur, rawr. And then you go up to a little girl, hi, how are you? My name is Alexis, and my mom put me in this beautiful ensemble today. Great to meet you. Are you Tatum's dad? And I'm like, whoa. And then the little boy come up, rawr. And I'm like, wow. So that's why I always tell women, you need to date a man, honestly, your age and up to 5 to 7 years older than you. When you dating a guy younger than you, that's pretty much about your little brother. And so it's gonna be hard. And what you have to realize too is when you older than a man, you fit inside of the fantasy. So a lot of men just have that fantasy of just being with an older woman. You also represent mommy. A lot of men looking for a mom that they could sleep with. You also represent stability. So if you ahead of him in life, if you make more money than him, if you got a place, got an apartment, got a house, or got the means to get that, you represent stability. And if he in the world and he's shaking and he's scared to be out here in the world as a grown man and to get it on his own, some of those things could be, enticing to him for the wrong reason. So you gotta be mindful, and you gotta give it a little period, and that you give it a little timeline. Say, I'm gonna get it 6 months, I'm gonna get it 12 months. If it ain't right then, I'm out of here. Shakita, hey, got a lot of blessings coming in at the top, so y'all, I got to give my attention up here now, cause it's just like VIP line at the club now. So y'all hold on now. Let me pay attention to the VIP line up here. Shakita, God bless you. Good evening, Gaskins family and the Blessed Tribe. Thanks for the content. Hey, bless you, Shakita. I feel like I've seen your name before. I'm playing the Lord, pour out in your life. Amanda Gale, long distance relationship for 8 months. We met for the first time last month. Long distance for 8 months. Met for the first time last month. Now, Gail, put in the regular chat how far apart y'all live. We study the Bible nightly. Much to my surprise, he wanted to have on the first night. Okay, so he wanted to come together. The Bible called it they came together. No, the Bible say and he knew her. And tried several times. Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. For me personally, as a Christian, my relationship with God is my relationship with God. I really don't. Me and my wife don't read the Bible together. We don't pray together. I pray for her. She pray for me. But for me as a man who's serious about God, I really don't try to. I keep that intimate and personal. I don't really do all of that. So I'm always leery of a man who want to do Bible study and want to be praying all the time. Because for one, it's not even in a man nature. But to be all expressive with something that a space that's vulnerable. And when you in the presence of God, you vulnerable. And you sharing your heart, your fears, your worries. And so for a man to even be open in that space with a woman that's not his wife, that's a red flag for me as a true believer. It's a red flag. And then now you see you dating the devil. So he reading the Bible with you. Remember that Satan knew the word of God inside and out. He knew it better than some of the folks who wrote it. So you dating the devil. So if he reading the Bible with you doing Bible study, then he come to meet you, and the first thing he trying several times to get you in fornication. He don't even believe in your relationship with God. He don't even believe you real. And for a lot of men, it's a notch in the belt, because this is what you got to realize. When you could get a woman to sin against God for you, that means you are her God. When you could get a woman to turn her back on God and to sin against God for you, that means she places you higher than God in her life. And so for a lot of men, that is an ego boost. And that's why a lot of men want to do that. It's not even about you. It's really him versus God. And you have the power to show him that God is real. But you can't even help lead a man to Christ if God ain't real in you. So now, you ain't say if you turned him down or not. You say he tried you a whole lot, tried you several times. Now, hopefully you turned him down. Now, if you end up on your bike, you lost that one, and the whole body took a L. The whole body took a L with you, and he'll be sitting there like, I knew it. I knew them old fake Christian. But and that's why I try to tell y'all. Okay, 14 hours away, so that makes sense. And you did not give it to him. God bless you. You kept the Lord real and present. That you did a good job. Kimberly Renee, God bless you. Lord, pour out in their life. Pour out in their life. What does it mean when a guy continues to try you over a 3-year period after being respectfully turned down after every advance? I ended communication quite some time ago, but he still tries when I see him in passing. It's just a man. That's just a man. That's all. He just shooting his shot. It's just fun. He expect you to turn him down, but he also knows the plight of women. He knows that a lot of women are desperate, lonely, just frustrated, ready. He knows if you done been there before, meaning on your bike. He knows that it's like riding a bicycle, and he knows that if you just having that itch and he happened to show up at the right time and shoot his shot, he could be the lucky lotto winner. So you can't even really just keep turning them down and just laugh it off. But you got to make sure you commit in your mind to know that you never gonna give in. Because if you ever give in, the whole female race loses. He'll lose faith and trust in every woman. Brittany, I see you. Okay, now I can start back letting the other line in, the VIPs. I done got them in the club, so we gonna come on back. Free for 11. I got back with my child's father. He chased me for 4 years. I finally gave him a chance, but we bump heads now because he feels it's okay to go all day without hitting me up. What should that tell me? Okay, that's another rhetorical question. Now, I told y'all about these rhetorical questions. Now, and this is the thing. Now, I know sometimes that y'all really be wanting to know that, but read your question again. Read your question again. But let me break this down for y'all, though. So hold your questions real quick now. Hold your questions now, just in case I don't see it. Let me break this down for y'all. You got back with your child's father. Key word is child father. You didn't say ex-husband. So you got back with an ex-boyfriend, okay, until otherwise stated. Now let me know if that was your husband. But if it was your husband, I'm talking to y'all who this was your ex-boyfriend. So you got back with an ex-boyfriend, and it was a ex-boyfriend of 4 years. Okay, anytime a man make you wait longer than 3 years, that's not your husband. He don't want you. So you got back with him, and then he's still getting into it with you, and he came back. This what this means. It means he came back to make sure you stuck, so he could put his finger on you, know where you at, know what you doing. But he don't hit you up all day, so he doing everybody else but you. And he didn't want you in them 4 years, and he still don't, because he's not a man, because he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know what he wants. So here you are moving forward, getting ready to meet your husband, and then he come back just to get you stuck, to make you restart your whole clock, make you start all over, because misery loves company. He doesn't know who he is, where he's going, what he wants, and what's in life for him. So he come back to you to make sure that you don't get nothing, no blessings either, and just gonna keep you there. And now you stuck, angry, mad, frustrated, headache, worried about him, and he taking up your time and energy and effort because he got you on the Q&A asking about him. And that's what he wanted, to have you stuck, mixed signals, confused. So that's what you got to realize. Keely, God bless you. Now, Keely, now, woo. Keely, every time I come on here, Keely be sending me bless. Lord, pour out in her life, Lord. Lord, if you could hear me, Lord, bless the old Keely, because Keely be showing up. Keely, now, I want to hear your praise report when the Lord show out in your life now. Hey, Tony and Blessed Tribe, so glad I caught y'all. I don't know what kind of, is that out of savings account? Or you got one of them Navy Federal Credit Union credit cards with that limit on it? Because you be blessing, you keep me in business. Keely, keep me in business. Sharon, God bless you. Bless you. I've been with this guy for 1 month. We did everything wrong. I haven't had in 9 years that we were together. He keeps me in limbo every other day, saying we are not going to be together. Now, hold on. Now, let me read this again, because I missed some words. Been with this guy for 1 month. We did everything. So you've been with him for 1 month. You ain't had you know in 9 years that we were together. He keeps me in limbo every other day, saying we are not going to be together. Help. Sis, I can't fully understand, because I don't know if you talking about the 1 month guy or the 9 years guy that we were together. He keeps me in limbo every other day, saying we are not. I don't understand why you in the limbo listening to a man saying y'all ain't gonna be together. So is you waiting on his phone call every day to tell you y'all not gonna be together? Or is this the guy you been with for a month that's telling you every day y'all ain't gonna be together? Y'all did everything wrong. And so now everything wrong mean you was on your back. Now so jump in the chat if you a member of the Blessed Tribe. Okay, you haven't had now have you now y'all let Sharon talk. Y'all everybody stop talking. Y'all everybody stop talking. Y'all let Sharon talk now. Sharon, now you ain't had you none in 9 years. Let me see. I'm trying to see. But this now but with the guy with 1 month, now have you and him had y'all something? Y'all let Sharon talk to me. What's Sharon at now? That's what's correct. You and the guy had y'all some in the 1 month, and then and who telling you that y'all not gonna be together? The 1 month guy or ex? Okay, there's only been one guy. Okay, now is the 1 month guy telling you y'all not gonna be together? Yeah, Sharon, you probably gonna need you a coaching session here. Okay, yes, we had that in 1 month. Okay, I see. So you hadn't had you none for 9 years. Here come this tall glass of water in the Sahara Desert. You had to hop on. So you hopped on, okay, surfboard like Beyonce, and now it's the 1 month guy telling you we ain't gonna be together. Okay. Now I think I mentioned this, but you missed that one. Yeah, I think you might have missed that one where I was talking about this what happened. When a guy come in your life, he keeps using scriptures to say we aren't going to be together one day, that we aren't going to be together one day, and the next day we are not. Okay, I think you meant are. Okay. Now here go the fornicating Bible quotas. This you got to run from this kind of man. I'm telling you, I used to be one of them. As soon as a man go to quoting scriptures and then want you on your back, you got to. You remember back in the day, people used to say, "Man, let me get from around you for that lightning strike." That's how it got to be. The lightning ain't real. The lightning ain't real, but his life finna go down. So that's right there. So when a man quoting scriptures and he got you on your back, you got to get gone because he playing with the Lord, and you can't play with the Lord. That's the kind of man you got to get far from. And then this is what you got to realize. This is what you got to realize is when you have been abstinent for 9 years, that's what the devil coming to do. That's what the devil coming to do. He's coming to knock you off your horse. He coming to say, hey, Your Honor, Lord, I see you got a blessing for her. I see you got a blessing for her, but hold on, hold that blessing. Let me test her like I test Job. Now you remember Job passed the test with all you let me do to him. All I'm gonna do with her is I'm just gonna throw a tall glass of water in her path. So hold that promotion, hold that new job, okay? Hold that blessing you got for her. Let me show you she ain't a faithful servant. Hey, Jim A, come here. See the path? See her over there? Go get her. Boom, come right to you. In 30 days, he got you on your back. Now, this is what you got to realize. When you're on your back, what happened is the way a man process this, the man says, okay, if she slept with me in 30 days, it's 12 of these in a year. So that means she's sleeping with 12 men in a year. That's just how he do the math. That's just how he do the math. And so, and you say y'all been talking 30 days. Now you ain't say it happened on day 30. So if it happened on day 7, now it's 52 of those in a year. So he say, whoa, she's living with 52. Okay, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to be together, sister. But he didn't want to be with you to begin with. Because a man who really want to be with you, then even if y'all do that, y'all go all the way, he's still gonna be there. He's still gonna be there. He just gonna be happy. He just gonna want more of it, but he gonna be there. Shanice Pinkston, God bless you. God bless you. Pour out in her life. Fitness mom, she didn't have in 9 years and then met him and had in 1 month. They have been together. Now, Fitness Mom got tired of me waiting, so she jumped in with a blessing. Fitness Mom, now don't do no charge back, Fitness Mom, because you see I already figured that out what you came to tell me. So don't be writing Google for no charge back now. Oh, excuse me, that was a fraudulent charge at $12 because I ain't mean to do that. So nah, don't try to pull that back now. How can I flip the switch from liking guys who don't like me to actually liking someone who likes me? You know, that's a tough one because it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword because now I'm just doing an hour tonight, y'all. I'm just doing an hour, okay? Because I still got some more Netflix to watch with my wife. She let me take a little break because we was in there, we was on episode 2 of that new show. And now this is what you got to realize. It's a double-edged sword because you like who you like. But for the same reason you want who you want, that's the same reason the men who like you, that's the same reason they want you. So that is why it's a catch-22. I don't know really what a catch-22 is, but it sounds good right here. So that's why I'm going to call this a catch-22. Because you want him. And the reason why we do this is because we're seeking approval. So if we could get this person that we want and they want us back, that means, wow, I made it. Yes. The one who want me, yes. So I'm worthy. I'm somebody. And then the man wants you for the same reason. So now if you go with that man who wants you, if you don't want him back, then it's still a lose-lose because he's doing the same thing you doing. So you gotta get somebody who you want them and they want you. But listen, the one you want is never going to be everything. I mean, the one that you need to be with is never going to be everything because it's always some unrealistic preferences that we have because we just looking at what the movies show us. So I'm 5'10". You think my wife had 5'10" on her list of preferences? Absolutely not. She 5'8". So 5'10" wasn't nowhere on her list. You hear me? So I came in 2 to 6 inches under what she was petitioning the Lord for. But I was good enough and I liked her too. So that's what you got to realize is that's what you got to have, that happy medium. It ain't ever gonna be all the way 100% every little thing you want. God's daughter, that's a good name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tony, for doing the work of the Lord and helping us become the best version of ourselves on a daily. It's appreciated. Hey, God bless you, Lord. Pour out in our life, Lord. Crystal Lee, you caught me right on time. What do you think about a man that still feels like he needs to take care of his ex-wife that they share children with? Honorable, or there's some underlying feelings? He was the breadwinner. Um, well, technically, according to the Bible, when he divorced her, unless he divorced her for anything other than infidelity, she's still his wife. Biblically speaking, she's still his wife, and if she move on, she's in adultery according to the Bible. Now, of course, in this day and age, folks do whatever they want to do, but that's really what it is he made a vow to her until death does us part, and he just feels the need to keep it. And if he feels the need to keep that and still take care of her, the only way it could really be overlooked is if they are under the age of 18, the children they had, and it's not about her, it's about them. But if it is about, if they over 18 and he's still giving to her, but yet he done left her, then you'll be getting in a sticky situation and it just ain't worth it. It's just too many men out there for that. Okay. He joined that there when the baby was born. He didn't say, don't call him till I get DNA. I don't control things he do. Pray over me to bless us with a baby before religion. Said he would sacrifice son for religion. He's not moving forward with divorce until DNA. Takora, God bless you. God bless you. You're going to need some coaching for that now. You're going to need some coaching for that. There. You visit mymentor.life. I can't even use all them words you said. The video will be gone in a New York minute. I go to saying all them words. So, yeah, you're going to visit mymentor.life. Yeah, you got some issues. And to be honest with you, I want you even need to hire somebody else. Because the way what you dealing with sound like he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I don't even want him to know my name. You should put you a fake screen name on here. Because he watching this, he finna be looking for me. So if you don't even tell him you know me, because he got some issues. That man be looking for me, then I got to lay him down, send him to meet the Lord early, and I'm trying to stay in the free world. Should you wait to have concrete evidence if your intuition is going off about a female on IG? Well, you got to make sure that it's intuition and not insecurity. So if you have insecurities from your past, from past relationships that you have not addressed, then you got to address that and make sure it's not that. And we all have certain type of insecurities, and you got to battle that, and you got to be confident with it. A lot of time we could silence it in our own mind, but then it still may affect us, and we may show it by being, kind of silent. But you have to be able to differentiate between intuition and insecurity. Now, if it's intuition, it's okay to go ahead and ask that question. Coretta, this side of heaven. Yeah, you was blessed on this side of heaven. Lord bless her. Boy, I like yo tenfold. Everybody who didn't send a blessing in, Lord, give them tenfold. For those who didn't send a blessing in but thought about it, I'm praying the Lord bless you too. Bless you, multiply your thoughts. It all count the same. I really appreciate y'all showing love. I recently went to your page, Tony Gaskins Academy, to see how I can start a coaching course and how to write my first book. What are the steps to do so? TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. You're in the right place. You could take the life coach certification course on there, and you could take the birth your book. You just got to get started. There's really no steps. You go on there, click buy now. It'll have you log in. You can use the coupon code HEALTHY, the word healthy. So above the buy now button, you'll see a little blue link says have a coupon, question mark. Click that blue link, type in healthy, HEALTHY, healthy. Type in healthy. It'll give you a nice discount. And then you hit buy now. And you take the course, do the life coach certification. That's going to help you. You get clients. Or you can do the birth your book first, whichever one you want. It really doesn't matter which one. Tiana, forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong now. That's why I call you both of them now. Thank you for your wisdom. God bless you. God bless you. And thank you to all the new members of the Blessed Tribe. I see you when you pop up here in the green, like Lovely Jones. Tira inspires. Hey Tony, should I keep my child's father /ex blocked in order to keep peace around us? Our daughter is 2. He barely comes around her anyways. He likes to argue, and our relationship was very. Yeah, keep him blocked. Keep him blocked. Keep him blocked. Keep him blocked. And let him, especially if he doesn't come around, he's not trying to come around. Just keep him out the way. If he's not serious, and when he comes, he's bringing bad energy, he's bringing negative energy. Let him go to the courthouse, talk to the courthouse about what he wants. Let the courthouse send you a letter that you need to come on in, show on up. Y'all go in the courthouse and talk in front of the judge. Let the judge mediate and decide the parameters around visitation and all of that. So don't even get caught up in dealing with somebody like that. Karima, God bless you. Bless you. 11 years single. Haven't been on a date in over 6 years or more. I want to start meeting people, but it seems I'm still getting the same result. It's all mindset. You're going to have to do coaching. You're going to need coaching, Karima. When it's been that long, it's been 11 years and 6 years, you ain't been on a date, that's mindset. It's something that you telling yourself that's showing up in your walk, in your look, even in your profile picture. I can see the way you looking at me, the way you looking at me like, yeah, what you got to say? That's what your picture look like. You ain't got no smile on. You giving the side eye in your profile picture, and look like you'll cut somebody. Your profile picture look like you'll cut somebody. So it's really just you know nonsense, and when you know nonsense, but you don't balance it with gentleness and positive self talk and really addressing all the past stuff. That's when it shows up, and a man reads that and he say, "Whoa, nah, I don't want to get filleted just for making my first mistake." So it's really just it's a misreading. You could be sweet and just as nice and dear-eyed as Bambi, but if you don't understand perception of the opposite sex and like what men read and what's being given off, then it'll keep you stuck right there. Christine Williams, God bless you. God bless you. Now, hold on, I see some questions. Gia, I see you. This new knowledge has given me a new attitude. I feel myself being overly confident and not afraid to get back on the dating scene. How can I stay humble? Overly confident is humble. Humility produces confidence. Insecurity produces arrogance. So to be overly confident and ready to get back out there, that is humility. And a lot of people don't understand that. So you actually in the right place. You in the right place doing the right thing. You doing the right thing. Tara, I saw Tara question. Now let me see. When does the discount expire? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the discount expires. So write it down. Healthy. Now when it's 19 gone, I'm putting healthy to speak positivity, to speak life in the midst of this here 19 spreading. Now when this 19 gone, that discount might be gone with it. So, you know, just try to make work. Keely, God bless you. You done popped up in here again. I'm gonna have to give you stock in my company now. I had a 5-year memory that I posted again today from you. Wow, you've been supporting 5 years, basically saying don't be so heavenly minded that you're no earthly good. Love your wisdom and statements. Blessing to you and the tribe. Good night. God bless you. Lord bless Keely. Bless Keely, Lord. Pour out in Keely life. Pour out in Keely life. Lord, open all the doors. Keely, she be coming in. She'll send me old blessing $29 and 19.99, and then she send me another blessing when she getting ready to say bye. Then Keely, understand this. Don't feel like you have to do that every time now. I'm just trying to do you like folks do you like when you're trying to give somebody some money and they be like, oh no, don't worry about that. And then you be like, here, man. And they like, oh, all right. And so dog on that second time they gonna take it. That's how I am. So don't feel like you have to do that every time now. But please believe my show ain't gonna send no refund. So God bless you. I thank you. Question: is it okay to block my kid's father to heal my heart and we have shared custody? I don't know if you just got here, but somebody else just asked that same question now. So you have to scroll back and watch this and hear the whole answer. But as long as they have a way to reach you, like what if you want to block somebody, then you need to have a mediator. So I'm gonna add a caveat to that last answer. You need to have a mediator because if y'all sharing custody, then y'all gotta be able, to connect somehow. So maybe it may be his mom, maybe your mom. He may have to call your mom or your sister or somebody, and then they call you and say, "Hey, Johnny wanna, come on over." Johnny say he getting ready to come on over. What time y'all want to do the drop off? We'll meet at the park at 7 o'clock. So you still could keep blocked, but you need to have some kind of means. What do you do when you are in a marriage where your husband just makes bad decisions and you end up in crazy situations like living with your in-laws for the fourth time? Wow. You need to write a screenplay. To be honest with you, you need to turn that into a movie and try to make you some money back off of that, because That's some serious love there. You hear me? Somebody land me in my in-laws' house 4 times. I'm gonna have to talk to God. I'm gonna have to go to God about that one and say, Lord, I know what your words say about divorce, but listen, you say you're a forgiving God and you'll throw it in the sea of forgetfulness and remember it no more. I'm gonna need you to do that for this divorce, cause man, he'll drive me crazy. That's why I be talking to the Lord about that, to be honest with you, cause that right there, that is something. He just don't have any regard for life. He's not really thinking about you. Miss Brenda, you hit the money sign in the chat, or you can send to his Cash App. So if you're a female celibate over 30, but most people approach you, say you look under 30, and that affects who approaches you, is it likely to find celibate godly men over 30 or under? Well, you got to appreciate looking younger than you do. And two, you just going to have to pray a little more. And that's a good problem to have. It's better to have that problem than for people to think you look too old or older than you are. And what you got to realize too is if you look under 30, then sometimes it's also older men eventually going to be coming, because sometimes men like women who younger. So it just really, what it means is you have to increase your rate of interaction. So that means you may just add things to your schedule. So you in this meeting on Tuesday, this meetup group, you in this life group on Thursday night, on Saturday you in your bowling league, on Sunday you in church, and you serving. So you giving yourself Monday, Wednesday, and Friday you in the gym every morning before work or evening after work. You increasing your rate of interaction with men, so that way you meeting more men and you got more opportunity. And you also may need to get some feedback, because if you dressing like one of the teenage from one of the sitcoms, and you're not putting on the right situation, you might have to throw your red lip on there, might have to put your 4-inch to your 6-inch heels on there, might have to put on some colors, get out of the blacks and browns and grays. You may have to tweak something like that. If you got all that going, then it's just increasing your rate of interaction. Jazz M, God bless you. God bless you. Tony, my ex and I broke up about 8 months ago. He blocked me and deleted me as a friend. Just recently, he sent me a heart emoji and added me as a friend again. What does this mean? What it means is when y'all broke up, he went on to another woman. He used you for brownie points. So he showed her that you blocked. He showed her that you blocked and that he doesn't deal with you and he done cut you off. Told her you was crazy, told her all kind of stuff about you to make it look like he's a good catch and you just happen to be crazy, but he knows his self-worth and he left you. And so what he was doing is letting her know you could get left too. But what he thought was going to be an upgrade turned out to be a downgrade. Now he realized that because he's still a sorry, no good man, that ain't no woman gonna be good for him as long as he's sorry. So now that done fell apart 8 months later, now he coming back to see what you doing, to see if you still standing still, because he need me to hold me down. He need a placeholder. He need somebody to kind of be misconvenient until he meet somebody else to leave you for. So that's what you got to realize. Because a man who wants you ain't gonna never block you. Joya, God bless you. Bless you, Tony. God bless you. Now, hold on now. These questions flying in here now. Hold on now. 6-year relationship. We have a 4-year-old. Keep saying we're not ready to get married yet. We are 31 years old. We have a lot on the line, including a house. Should I give him an ultimatum? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. And to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, kind of done shot yourself in the foot. Just, I mean, you put the cart before the horse, and that's one of the biggest mistakes. So to every woman who does not have a child yet, take that as a lesson. Keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed. Take that as a lesson. You got to date intentional. So you got to go in the situation and you got to say, my legs closed. Okay. Number two, you got to say, I'm giving him a timeline. We need to be exclusive, meaning he asked me to be his girlfriend within 3 months. By 12 months, he need to be talking about marriage. By the end of that second year, y'all need to be engaged. By the end of the third year, y'all need to be married. So you gave him 4 years of dating. And when you should have ran, that's when you gave him a child. So y'all been together 6 years. You gave him four. Then you got pregnant, had your child. So now what happens is when a man crossed 3 years, he don't want you anyways. So what you need to do is not get no house with him. For one, don't go on no deed together. The most you could be on is a rent thing. Don't go on no deed. Then the next thing what you have to realize is if you give him an ultimatum, it's over anyways. If you gotta make a man marry you, he gonna cheat on you. If you gotta make a man marry you, he's not going to. It's a waste of time. If he don't want to marry you and he say y'all ain't ready, then what you need to do is cut off all marriage benefits. You need to say, okay, this is what we gonna do. This is what's about to happen. I'm finna get a job. If you ain't got no job, I'm about to get a job and I'm getting my own place. And you get your own place. And we not sleeping together anymore. I'm putting you on child support. I'm putting you on child support. And we'll set visitation. And if you can't agree to that, we'll go to court. You could get the court visitation. So you got to remove all husband benefits. But you can't be giving a man all the husband benefits and you just a girlfriend and then trying to have some say so and some clout. It don't work like that because he don't respect you. And the reason why he's saying that is he just want to go through the motions and keep you there, keep you stuck until he meet the woman that he feel like she's his wife. Let me see now. I recently met my husband on my job. God confirmed he was my husband. But one of the young lady, he confessed that he was after because of sex. Now she is bitter. Why? Now she bitter. The first thing what you said is uh you said God. Okay. So what you trying to say is that God showed you a man that's chasing another woman for fornication. They ain't God. You talking to the devil. The devil confirmed for you your distraction, the decoy that he want to get you off your path with the Lord. The Lord ain't gonna show you a man that's chasing random women at work for fornication. So see, that's why I tell folks, don't say God and don't talk about God if you're not gonna read his Bible and understand the attributes of God, what God stand for and what he don't stand for. So God ain't told you that there now. Now that don't mean it can't work, but God ain't got nothing to do with it yet. You hear what I'm saying? So that's on y'all. And then you could call God in. He'll give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But God ain't told you that's your husband. So you have to understand that. Because what the Bible say, God is not the author of confusion. So, hey, God bless y'all. I got to get going. Thank y'all, everybody that sent old blessing to everybody that showed up on here tonight. I might do a Q&A tomorrow, being that we in this situation. It's given a little more free time. And than normal, but I really appreciate y'all. Listen back to it if you missed it. But I told wife I just gonna be on here an hour. I think she used to me going over, and you know, I just heard my room door close, so I think she going on in there to get my TV ready to get back on Netflix. God bless you. And no, Coretta didn't send another 649. What happened is when you send that big blessing, they leave you up there. They leave you up there and let you get your moment in the sun. So Coretta, God bless you. This side of heaven, God bless you. She came and showed up and showed out in the middle of this here situation we in. God bless y'all. We'll talk soon.